Hey guys, this is Low Budget Pokemon. So today I have an interesting video for you guys. So in my latest submission to PSA, I submitted two Poncho Vulpixes. Both of these were PSA 9s to begin with from different people I purchased separately. I wanted to get a sequential cert, but as you can see, I was not able to. So this came back as a 9 and this came back as a 10. I'll keep the 10. We'll work on the 9. Originally, I thought I was going to just sell it as a 9 since it got a 9 twice, and I can't figure out the issue. But after further inspection, I think I was able to find out why this received a 9, and I think actually a 9 is very generous. So I'll let you guys take a look at the card. In terms of centering, I think this is a very well-centered card. These typically have some kind of print lines, and this one actually does not. So in terms of that, it's very clean. This one actually has a print line that runs across basically through the hollow foil, but this still received a 10, okay? So this one has no print lines, very well centered, no whiting on the back, and yet it received a 9. And initially I thought that the grader was just sour. They don't want me to get sequential 10s, and gave me a 9 and a 10. But after further inspection, let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. Show you guys, okay, maybe you guys can see. So the front is pretty clean. I think it's pretty clean. I could take another look at it, but what really, you can kind of see it right there. There's a little dot right there. In fact, that's a little dent. So you can kind of see it where it catches the glare. So that's a dent right there. There's another like couple of dents like down here, kind of like on the border of the silver and the yellow. So at least 1, 2 kind of locations. And I have to take another closer look to see if there are any more dents. I don't think that there are. Okay, so that's kind of what I see. I think that there's no scratches. So I think these two are the locations that I need to fix. But in order to fix this, what is that down here? I think that's just the reflection, nothing going on down there. In order to do this, in order to fix this, we gotta crack this bad boy out. So to crack this thing out, it's going to take a little bit of skill. So this is a new cert, starts with 11, and around this time is when they actually went to a new type of PSA case. It's a little bit more rubbery. So in the past, you may have seen people who would just basically take pliers and just snap off these two corners, put a flathead screwdriver in here, and then just basically start wiggling, and then the whole thing would just kind of pop up, right? And then that's how you open it. Not the case with these cases. These are definitely more pliable. So if you do put a plier here, it's just going to bend. You're not going to be able to get a clean snap. And once you start wiggling too much, it's gonna start, all sorts of things bad things are gonna happen. So in order to do this, to open up these cases, what you need are actually these tools here. So this is something I picked up from Harbor Freight Tools. These are called end nipper pliers, and basically they just have a cutting edge on the back, on the front, that's kind of in this kind of direction, this kind of orientation. And what you want to do is you just want to work around these edges, all 4 edges, just basically snipping off the edge pieces. And I'll do a quick demonstration to show you what I mean, and then we'll be able to free out this card. Okay, so in order to do this, make sure you get a plastic bag. So I was doing this earlier on a different card, just to make sure that this works. And we're gonna do it on this card. This is not a cheap card, but we're gonna have to fix that error, right? So what you want to do is, so these things just go right over here, and you can start with any edge. I'll probably start with a corner, try to introduce some kind of defect into this case, and you just want to basically come in flush. There's a little ridge here on the PSA casing, And up here, you just want to basically come in flush like that, and then just start ripping, okay? So I'll do a quick demonstration. You just do this, and then you just hold it tight, and you just start to, so it actually is gonna cut as well, right? So you just kind of do that, and then you kind of see this just starts to break off, right? The edge piece, you can just start to rip off, and you just want to start doing this down this edge. So you can see that you're coming really close to the card, but you'll never actually damage the card. You can kind of see here, you gotta make sure, right, that get this right, and just, oops, try to move up a little bit. Okay, so if it's too hard, then just move to a different location. Maybe closer up here. Probably should have gotten, you can also kind of bend it a little bit. So a little pressure and then just bend it. And you kind of see that this opens up. See, another large piece just came off. That's what it looks like. So you'll get really close up to it, but you'll never actually hit the card. So you just kind of work your way down. So I'll do this and show you guys the next step, what it looks like afterwards. Okay, so at this point, you can see that I've taken off the edges on all the plastic, and at this point, you should be able to. This thing should just really easily just open up. Okay, you can kind of see that it actually started to open up a little bit, and you can just kind of open it. I want to say like basically like a book. So very, very easy to do. So we're going to take a closer look at that defect. I think it's like right there. You see it? Right there. Okay, so I guess we're gonna work on that first, and if I see another one, I'll update you guys. But we're gonna put this in the humidor, we're gonna work on it, and we're gonna see that we can reduce that defect. All right, well, that's how you crack out a one of these newer CERT PSA cases, and yeah, thanks for watching, and hopefully this was helpful to you guys. See you guys next time.